Hey, what is going on, you delusional dust talks? Coming at you with another Stellar Crown deck profile. Coming at you with a Palkia build today. I'll probably come at you with a different Palkia build, and you'll see why shortly, because this isn't the straightforward Palkia Area Zero deck. Before we jump into it, though, if y'all are looking to pick up some Stellar Crown products, they're available for pre-order over at GameGradSLC.com right now. Link, of course, will be in the description, and code AzulGG will get you a discount over there as well. So if you're looking to pick up some Stellar Crown products, GameGrid has got you covered. Go check it out. So, of course, Palkia has been a tier 1 deck multiple times, at least once. It was really, really good not that long ago, and it's fallen off since for a little while, but this card, Area Zero Underdepths, might be bringing it back to the top. While the stadium is in play, if you have a Terra Pokemon in play, you can have up to 8 bench Pokemon. And if this stadium gets bumped out of play, or you don't have any Terra Pokemon in play anymore, you discard until you have 5 bench Pokemon remaining. So this is the big card that is re-enabling Palkia to potentially be a top deck once again. It's been a long time, but might be back toward the top. And of course, Palkia, for anyone who's forgotten or doesn't know, if you're newer to the game, V-Star Pokemon, 280 HP, the Subspace Swell, 60 damage, plus 20 more for each bench Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponents. And it's got that Star Portal ability, the V-Star Power, accelerate up to 3 water energy from our discard pile to our water Pokemon in any way we like. So the big part of this is we're comboing the Area Zero to get more bench space, which allows us to hit harder with our Subspace Swell. If we have a full bench and our opponent has 0 bench Pokemon with Area Zero in play, we're now doing 220 damage. And then if for some reason our opponent fills up their side of the field, we could be hitting for 380 damage, which is absolutely ridiculous. Now, I don't expect our opponent to be filling up their bench when we play up against them with this Palkia deck, but still, being able to have a base of like 220 damage, and for every bench Pokemon our opponent has, hitting for 20 more is pretty good, and definitely makes Palkia a big threat once again. It's been a little while, but Palkia is definitely back. Now, we can't consistently one-hit KO stuff like Charizard EXs or Dragapult EXs, because I don't think our opponent is going to fill up our bench for us. And for that, we have Chien-Pao in here. 2 Chien-Pao, the Shivered Chill, the Hail Blades. Discard as many water energy we want as attached to all of our Pokemon for 2 water energy, and then we do 60 damage times the number of energy we discarded. So that's our big heavy hitter in this deck, which we're going to be able to enable with the Glass Trumpet. First, let's talk about Terapagos. This is the Terra Pokemon that we're using to activate our Area Zero Underdepths and our Glass Trumpets. It's got a unified beat down attack for 30 damage times the amount of our bench Pokemon. So this can also hit for 240 damage for 2 energy. It's got 230 HP, so this can hit pretty hard. Not as hard as Palkia probably is going to be hitting, but pretty close, to be honest. It's the HP difference that makes the difference here for Palkia. Also, the energy acceleration to play is very nice as well. Not only does the Terapagos enable our Area Zero Underdepths, but also our Glass Trumpets. Glass Trumpet accelerates up to 2 water energy from our discard pile to 2 of our benched colorless Pokemon. So that's how we get all this water energy in play. We're not playing Baxcalibur. We use the Glass Trumpets plus the Palkia plus our manual attachments for a turn, get a bunch of energy in play, and that allows us to take big one-hit KOs with the Chien-Pao throughout a game. We're probably not going to have to do it more than once, maybe twice in most games. Palkia is going to be taking the majority of our prize cards. Maybe Terapagos gets involved, but when we need to get over like something like a Charizard EX in the late game, the Chien-Pao will be there for us, and we get all our energy in play with those Glass Trumpets. Now, they accelerate to colorless Pokemon, though, not just Terra colorless Pokemon. So we got some more colorless Pokemon in here to work with for that. We've got the new Noctowl in here. We got a 2/2 line of the Noctowl with that Jewel Hunt ability. Once in your turn, when you evolve this from your hand to one of your Pokemon, you may search your deck for any 2 trainer cards. So super powerful ability on this Noctowl. Any 2 trainer cards is kind of crazy. The last time we had this ability on a Pokemon, it was on a stage 2, and it was in Teleon with the Shady Dealings. We don't have Scoop Up Net in the format, which is probably a good thing, because this Noctowl with Scoop Up Net would probably be too good. So I think we should be all happy that we don't have Scoop Up Net in the format, but the Noctowl without Scoop Up Net still seems super powerful, and it's another colorless Pokemon for us to combo with our Glass Trumpets. And for a little bit of setup for our Noctowl as well, we got this new Fan Rotom in here with that Fan Call. Once during your turn, on your first turn of the game, and only on your first turn of the game, you may search your deck for 3 colorless Pokemon with 100 HP or less and put them into your hand. So we can search for 2 Hoothoot, turn 1, and a Noctowl with just like Nest Ball for Rotom. The Rotom does not have to be played from hand. Most abilities like this are when you play this from your hand. This is just on your first turn, once during your turn, you can Fan Call for 3 colorless Pokemon. So you can Nest Ball for this, then use the ability, and then get double Hoothoot and a Noctowl and bench both your Hoothoots. Pretty insane setup card in the Fan Rotom. Usual suspect here in the Radiant Greninja, generally combos very, very well, of course, with the Palkia V-Star, and this deck isn't any different. So we got the Radiant Greninja in here. Not only is it a great form of getting energy into our discard pile for Palkia's ability, and I guess the Glass Trumpets now, draw power, because we are drawing cards with that concealed cards. Also, it's got a great attack in the Moonlight Shuriken that we can utilize as well. For the rest of the supporting cast, we got the Squawkabilly EX and the Pheasantipity. This card's pretty broken. I'm sure we all know at this point after playing in the Shrouded Fable format for a little bit. Yeah, absolutely absurd draw power. And we got a ton of bench space to fit all these Pokemon on. We can set up like a 2/2 Palkia, 1 Chien-Pao, that's 3, 1 Terapagos, that's 4. Maybe get both Noctowl set up, 5, 6, and then Fan Rotom is 7. Then we still have room for like a Radiant Greninja or a Squawkabilly or Pheasantipity. You know, just depends on the situation, what we want to get set up. For the draw supporters, I kept it super simple. Irida seems pretty good with the deck overall. So we got 4 Iridas in here. Search out our item cards and our water Pokemon. And then we probably wanted some form of a little bit heavier of a draw supporter, at least in the early game. And then some disruption in the late game. So I'm going with 4 Iono for right now. I mean, research could be good, you know, who knows. We do need some gust effects as well, of course. So we got 2 Boss's Orders and Prime Catcher because it combos so well with Irida. Makes sense to me. So that is our A-Spec. Can't really think of a better A-Spec to kind of throw in with this. There could be something, but I don't know what it is. For the Pokemon search, simple as well. We got 4 Nest Ball. We got 4 Ultra Ball. And we have a little bit more energy search in here as well in the Earthen Vessels. Maybe we could include some switch cards in here as well to like move our Chien-Pao in and out of the active. So the Shivery Chill can be a form of finding energy, but we probably want some item form of finding energy as well. I guess like using a switch would be kind of similar to an item form of finding energy because we like Shivery Chill, Irida for the switch, then switch the Chien-Pao out of the active. Pretty similar, I guess, but probably still want some Earthen Vessels in here as well. And then for the last item cards, we have some energy switches. So this will allow us to set up Chien-Pao without using the Star Portal energy acceleration of the Palkia V-Star. Instead, in the late game, if we've already used our Star Portal, we can Glass Trumpet a bunch of energy into play, attach Return to Chien-Pao, E-switch from a different Pokemon to Chien-Pao, and then use the, I forget what it was called, Hail Blade to take a big knockout on whatever our opponent's got in the active. Or maybe we Prime Catcher something up for the KO. And then for the energy count, we got 9. 9 water energy. I don't know. That seems like enough. This is good enough, I think. 9's pretty good. We have a lot of ways to find our energy too. The Chien-Pao, the Earthen Vessels, stuff like that. All right, let me go ahead, shuffle this up. Let's run through a test hand, and let's see what this deck can do. All right, just about all shuffled up here. And we're effectively playing a stage 1 deck. Also, Terapagos cannot attack on the first turn of the game. So we're not really that aggressive of a deck overall. So I think if we ever win the coin flip, we'd definitely be choosing to go first. And we did open up with a Squawkabilly here. So let's go ahead and pretend we won the coin flip, choosing to go first here. Our prize cards out of the way. We're going to need a lot of space here on our bench. And let's go ahead. Let's get into it. We're going first. Our draw for turn, a Nest Ball. Hey, pretty good. No complaints from me. Go ahead and play it here. Radiant Greninja's on my mind for sure. I don't want to draw too... I'm definitely using Squawkabilly here, so I don't want to draw too many cards and then just lose them all. So then I'm going to grab the Radiant Greninja. We want to enable our Terra cards, like the Trumpet, like the Area 0 as soon as possible. I'm going to play this Ultra Ball. We're going to go get one of those Terapagos here as well. Ooh, also actually, or maybe I should do it like this instead. Instead of Nest Ball for the Greninja, let's get the Fan Rotom. And then we don't have to utilize the ability yet, actually. That's the cool, that's like the broken thing. I was gonna say cool thing. It's kind of broken. The broken thing about Fan Rotom is that you can use it once during your turn. and only on your first turn. Once on your first turn, you may search your deck for 3 colorless Pokemon. I can just wait and use this after I use Squawkabilly. So not only can I get Hoothoots, but I can also grab myself some of those Noctowls. Just absolutely disgusting card. It's actually ridiculous how good the fan rotom is. It's like absurd. It's like one of the best cards. All right, so we got our Area 0 Underdepths. Put that over there. We have our Glass Trumpet to accelerate this energy onto the Terapagos. Could have put on the fan rotom as well, I guess. And then we'll utilize Squawkabilly, draw 6 cards here. It's not looking too good. There's a Chien-Pao. Can't get it into the active, though. That's kind of the tough part here, is we don't have access to our water energy. But we have a lot of Pokemon. So we're going to throw that down. I'm going to use the fan call here. Let's search out our Noctowl line. We have 1 piece in hand, so we're hoping the rest of the squad is in the deck. Ooh, they're all there. They all go to the hand. That is... Yeah, I said it already. That's absolutely disgusting. All right. So we got some Hoothoots. Let's get those into play. And then we got a Radiant Greninja. My bench is getting kind of wide here. See if I can fit this all in frame comfortably. I'm going to move my prize cards up and off to the side. All right. I don't have to bench either of these quite yet. I'm going to wait on that. And then we'll go ahead and pass to our opponent. You know, they do their thing. All right, let's get into our turn 2 here. Draw for turn and Ultra Ball. Yeah, I honestly have no idea how we're going to actually play this out. We have so many options here. We can basically do whatever we want. Let's start with a Jewel Hunt. Let's just try and do a lot. So we're going to Jewel Hunt here. An Irida seems pretty good. Also, a Vessel seems pretty good. We're going to go back in with that Vessel. Play that. Get rid of the Ultra Ball. I like these cards. Good cards. Don't want to get rid of them. Get some water energy. Probably want to set up another Palkia, and then maybe get a Chien-Pao on the bench as well. And we have the second Noctowl if we really wanted to go search out 2 more trainer cards. But I want to start with the concealed cards here. So let's go with that. Draw 2. There's our Palkia V-Stars. Got the whole squad there. I'm going to go ahead and Irida again. Let's get that other Palkia. And let's get another Vessel here. The second Vessel. Boom. Palkia and the Vessel to the hand. And we could have grabbed a Prime Catcher maybe if we wanted to be a little bit more aggressive. Vessel away the energy. I'm going back in again. What am I doing? 2 more water energy. And we could have definitely pulled off a big attack with the Chien-Pao if we wanted to this turn. Or just settle for a Palkia hit. But we'll have plenty of backup here. Retreat the Squawkabilly to our Palkia V. Evolve to the Palkia V-Star. Let's get another Palkia in play for later. And I'm going to go ahead and stack the Hoothoots here to make some room. And let's get the Chien-Pao down as well. Could have gone with the Pheasantipity. We got options. And then we still have another Noctowl in the hand if we wanted to go get 2 more trainer cards. And then let's use Starport here. Let's accelerate some energy. 2 to the active Palkia, of course. And then maybe 1 to the bench Palkia V. Could go to the Chien-Pao, though. We have that possibility as well. Let's go to the Palkia V. We still have our other E-Switch left. We can move some energy over to the Chien-Pao from our Terapagos and stuff like that. And then KO. They're knocked out. We're doing a lot of damage. They get KO'd. Yeah, and that's it. That is the Area 0 Palkia V-Star Chien-Pao build. Now, there's a lot of builds out there without Chien-Pao, so I'll be coming at you with a non-Chien-Pao based build, like straight Palkia. Definitely interesting. There's some cool cards you can include in there to try and enhance the subspace swell damage, like Flute and stuff, to get more Pokemon on our opponent's bench. It's pretty interesting. Definitely interested to try that build out or to make a build around that. But let me know what you think about this build. Comment section down below. This seems pretty disgusting, right? Like what we can do with this deck turn 2. But then also we didn't fully commit, right? We still have that backup Noctowl. We could have some extra draw support and play like a Pheasantipity. There's so much bench space to work with. It's just kind of absurd. We get to put so many different things down. Terapagos is also like a good attacker. Not only does it enable the Area 0 and the Glass Trumpet, but we can attack with it. Sheesh. It does it all. Comment section down below. Let me know what you think about this build and what other builds you want to see from me for Stellar Crown, not Miracle. Stellar Crown. Catch you on the next one. Peace.